Hello students, we are discussing chapter 14 respiration plants. Listen, this is the chapter 14 respiration plants. It is the part of 11th standards. Firstly, we are discussing about the respiration. What is respiration? Listen, breakdown of food materials within the cells to release energy and trapping of this energy for synthesis of ATP is called respiration. Listen, the mechanism of breakdown of food materials within the cells to release energy and trapping of this energy for synthesis of ATP is called respiration. So this is the respiration. The mechanism of breakdown of food materials within the cells to release energy and trapping of this energy for synthesis of ATP is called respiration. Respiration क्या होता है बेटा? Respiration में होता है mechanism of breakdown of food materials. Food materials का broken down होना within the cells के अंदर to release energy. इसमें क्या होगा? Energy release होगी and trapping of this energy for synthesis of ATP. और ये energy trap होती है इसके लिए ATP की synthesis के लिए. This is called respiration. इसी को respiration कहा जाता है. You have got it this? Okay. Note this. Note. You note it? Okay. Next. We are moving next. In respiration, complete combustion of glucose which produce CO2 and H2O as end products. Energy is released. That is more of which is used as heat. इसमें से एनर्जी रिलीज होती है जिसमें से मोस्टली हीट के रूप में यूज की जाती है. In respiration, complete combustion of glucose. 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 Produce. Complete combustion of glucose produces CO2 and H2O as end products. And energy used as heat. This is the respiration. In respiration, complete combustion of glucose produces CO2 and H2 as end products. The energy released, more of giving out as heat, more of giving out as heat, more of giving out as heat. Mostly इसमें से किसके रूप में दी जाती है? हीट रूप में दी जाती है. More of giving out as heat, more of giving out as heat, more of giving out as heat, more of giving out as heat. This is the basic introduction about the respiration. Next, in respiration, usually carbohydrate is used as respiratory substrate. Usually carbohydrate is used as respiratory substrate. First of all, I am telling here what is respiratory substrate. Substances that are used in respiration that are known as respiratory substrate. Substances that are used in respiration, 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 that are used in respiration are called respiratory substrate, are called respiratory substrate, are called respiratory substrate, are called respiratory substrate. Substances जो respiration में यूज होते हैं that are called respiratory substrates. क्या कहलाते हैं? Respiratory substrate कहलाते हैं. You have noted this point very carefully. Okay. Next, you have noted? You have noted, not noted? Okay, next. So, we are discussing now usually carbohydrate used as respiratory substrate. Usually carbohydrates used as respiratory substrate. Usually carbohydrate used as respiratory substrate. Usually carbohydrate used as respiratory substrate. But proteins, fats, organic acids are also used as respiratory substrate in certain conditions. Proteins, fats, organic acids are also used in certain conditions. Usually carbohydrates used as respiratory substrate. Proteins, fats, organic acids are also used in certain conditions as respiratory substrates. Usually carbohydrate यूज होते हैं रेस्पिरेटरी सबस्ट्रेट के रूप में, लेकिन प्रोटीन्स, फैट्स, ऑर्गेनिक एसिड्स आर आल्सो यूज्ड इन सर्टेन कंडीशन एज रेस्पिरेटरी सबस्ट्रेट. प्रोटीन्स भी यूज होता है, फैट्स भी यूज होता है, ऑर्गेनिक एसिड्स भी यूज होता है इन सर्टेन कंडीशंस में एज रेस्पिरेटरी सबस्ट्रेट. क्लियर दिस पॉइंट स्टूडेंट्स? ओके, नेक्स्ट. The basic introduction of respiration. So, listen next part. You have noted this? glucose is oxidized and it produces CO2 and H2 and energy. This is the respiration, reaction of respiration. You have got it this? Okay, next part we are discussing, that is the calorific value and physiological value of carbohydrate, protein and fats. Calorific, next topic, calorific value and physiological value of calorific value and physiological value of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. This is the next topic of this chapter. Firstly, we are discussing what is calorific value. Calorific value क्या होती है? Listen very carefully. Calorific value क्या होती है? Calorific value होती है the amount of heat liberated from complete combustion of 1 gram foods in a bomb calorimeter. This is called calorific value. The amount of heat liberated from complete combustion of 1 gram of foods in a bomb calorimeter. Bomb calorimeter is a closed metal chamber filled with O2. कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू क्या होती है? कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू होती है जो हीट की अमाउंट लिबरेट होती है 1 ग्राम फूड के कंप्लीट कंबसन से। इसमें एक बॉम्ब कैलोरीमीटर में, बॉम्ब कैलोरीमीटर क्या होता है? एक क्लोज्ड मेटल चैम्बर होता है जिसको उससे भरा होता है, उसके अंदर 1 ग्राम फूड के कंप्लीट कंबसन से जो हीट लिबरेट होती है दैट इज नॉन एज कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू। उसको उसकी कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू कहा जाता है। आर यू गेटिंग मी? क्लियर? कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू, कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू क्या होती है? लिसन वेरी केयरफुली। फर्स्टली वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू। कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू, कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू, लिसन, कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू, you have noted this? So we are discussing about the calorific value. Listen, calorific value. Firstly, we are discussing about the calorific value. What is calorific value? Listen, the amount of heat liberated from complete combustion of 1 gram food in bomb calorimeter. बॉम्ब कैलोरीमीटर क्या होता है? एक क्लोज्ड मेटल चैम्बर filled with O2. That is known as bomb calorimeter. Okay, you have got it this point. The amount of heat liberated from complete combustion of 1 gram foods in bomb calorimeter is known as calorific value. Bomb calorimeter क्या होता है बेटा? It is a closed metal chamber filled with O2. Closed metal chamber होता है जो O2 से भरा होता है. This is a calorific value. You have got it this point? You have noted? Okay. Noted? Clear? Okay. Next, we are discussing now physiological value. What is physiological value? Physiological value होती है actual amount of energy. Actual amount of energy is released by combustion of 1 gram of foods. Actual amount of energy is released by combustion of 1 gram of foods is known as physiological value. Actual amount of energy is released from combustion of 1 gram of foods is known as physiological value. Okay? Clear? Listen. Physiological value. value. Actual amount of the actual amount of the actual amount of energy, the actual amount of energy released from combustion of 1 gram of food, from combustion of 1 gram of food, combustion of 1 gram foods, that is known as physiological value. You have got it, this difference between calorific value and physiological value. Physiological value, calorific value में difference है बेटा. Calorific value क्या होती है? Calorific value होती है the amount of heat liberated from complete combustion of 1 gram of foods in a bomb calorimeter. That is the calorific value. Now this is physiological value. Physiological value क्या होगी? Actual amount of energy released from combustion of 1 gram foods. 1 gram food के combustion से जो actual amount energy की रिलीज होती है, that is known as physiological value. इसको क्या कहा जाता है? Physiological value कहा जाता है. You got it this? You have noted this? Okay. Next. Listen very carefully. Here we are discussing calorific value and physiological value, carbohydrate, protein and fats. Here, right, respiratory substrate. What is the table? It is in table form. Respiratory substrates. Here respiratory substrates. Okay. Here calorific value. और here physiological value. Firstly, we are discussing about the carbohydrate. Carbohydrate has calorific value 4.1 kilocalorie per gram. 4.1 kilocalorie per gram. This is the calorific value of carbohydrate. Physiological value of carbohydrate is the 4 kilocalorie per gram. 4 kilocalorie per gram. This is a physiological value of carbohydrate. Clear this point? Okay, learn very carefully this part. It's very important things for you. Second is the protein. Calorific value of protein. Is 5.65 kilocalorie per gram. 5.65 kilocalorie per grams. This is a calorific value of protein, but its physiological value is 4 kilocalorie per gram. 4 kilocalorie per gram. This is the physiological value of proteins. Next is we are discussing now calorific value and physiological value of, that is the fat. 9.45 is the kilocalorie per gram. This is the calorific value of fats, but physiological value of fats, that is the 9 kilocalorie per gram. This is the physiological value of fats. You have noted this point? Okay, clear? Okay, noted. Next, we are discussing now features of cellular respiration. Features of cellular respiration. of cellular respiration. Listen. The energy that is stored in a respiratory substrate is not released free or not in a single step. एनर्जी जो रेस्पिरेटरी सबस्ट्रेट में स्टोर होती है वो फ्री नहीं होती है. द एनर्जी दैट इज स्टोर्ड इन रेस्पिरेटरी सबस्ट्रेट इज नॉट रिलीज फ्री रिलीज नहीं होती है और नॉट इन ए सिंगल स्टेप और एक सिंगल स्टेप में भी रिलीज नहीं होती है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट पॉइंट. फीचर्स ऑफ सेलुलर रेस्पिरेशन. लिसन. एनर्जी next features of cellular respiration. We are discussing now features of cellular respiration. Cellular respiration. First point, energy stored in respiratory substrate, respiratory substrates is not release free, 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 is not release free or not in a single step, or not in a single step, in a single step. सिंगल स्टेप में भी रिलीज नहीं होती है. आर यू गेटिंग दिस पॉइंट? एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन रेस्पिरेटरी सबस्ट्रेट इज नॉट रिलीज फ्री और नॉट इन ए सिंगल स्टेप. एनर्जी इज रिलीज्ड इन स्लो स्टेप वाइज रिएक्शंस दैट इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय एंजाइम्स. एनर्जी जो रिलीज होती है स्लो स्टेप वाइज रिएक्शन में रिलीज होती है, दैट इज कंट्रोल्ड बाय एंजाइम्स के द्वारा कंट्रोल की जाती हैं वो रिएक्शंस. आर यू गेटिंग मी? एनर्जी इज नॉट रिलीज free, it is released in slow stepwise reactions that is controlled by enzymes, and it is trapped as chemical energy in the form of ATP. ATP is known as energy currency. You know this very well. Okay, you got this point. Next point. You have noted this. You have noted this. Okay, next point about this features of cellular respiration. Next point. Energy is released in slow stepwise reaction. Energy is released in slow stepwise reaction. In slow stepwise reaction. In slow stepwise reaction. Slow stepwise reaction. Reactions controlled by enzymes. Controlled by enzymes. Controlled by enzymes. Energy is released in slow stepwise reaction controlled by enzymes, and it is trapped as chemical energy. Chemical energy in the form of ATP. Trapped as chemical energy in the form of ATP. In the form of ATP. You know this very well. ATP is the energy currency. ATP क्या होती है बेटा? एनर्जी करेंसी होती है. You know this very well. Energy currency. You know currency just like currency of India is rupees. In our body, currency of energy is ATP. Are you getting? तो एनर्जी जो ट्रैप होती है केमिकल एनर्जी के रूप में ट्रैप होती है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एटीपी, एंड इट इज नोन एज एनर्जी करेंसी. क्लियर? यू गॉट इट? ओके, यू हैव नोटेड. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट related to features of cellular respiration. We are discussing now features of cellular respiration. I have told 2 points. Next points. Listen very carefully. Cellular respiration is a amphibolic process. Why it is known as amphibolic process? Because in this process carbon skeleton that is known as intermediates of cellular respirations are used for the synthesis of other compounds. So it is known as amphiboolic process. It is amphiboolic process. Cellular respiration is amphiboolic process. Respiration is amphiboolic process. Respiration एक amphiboolic process होती है. Respiration is amphiboolic process. Region, इसका region क्या है? Region for this. Region, listen, region. Respiration is amphiboolic process. Region for this. Carbon skeleton. बेटा जो रेस्पिरेशन के इंटरमीडिएट्स होते हैं उनको एनसीईआरटी ने कार्बन स्केलेटन बताया है. ठीक है. सो कार्बन स्केलेटन और intermediates of respiration 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 are used for the synthesis of other compounds synthesis of other compounds. Listen very carefully. अदर कंपाउंड्स जैसे कि हम आपको यहाँ पर बता रहे हैं कि रेस्पिरेशन इज एम्फीबोलिक प्रोसेस. एम्फीबोलिक होती है रेस्पिरेशन. क्यों होती है? ट्रेडिशनली रेस्पिरेशन कैटाबोलिक होती है, तो कॉम्प्लेक्स सब्सटेंसेस ग्लूकोज टूटता है सिंपल में, लेकिन इट इज़ ऑल्सो नॉन एज एम्फीबोलिक. एम्फीबोलिक भी कहा जाता है बिकॉज इन दिस प्रोसेस एनाबोलिक प्रोसेस इज ऑल्सो गोइंग ऑन. एनाबोलिक प्रोसेस भी यहाँ पर चलती है. Intermediates of respiration, that is known as pyruvic acid. That is the intermediates of respiration. Alpha ketoglutarate acid. Intermediates of respiration, oxaloacetic acids. They are used for the synthesis of other compounds. Pyruvic acid is used for the synthesis of amino acids. Oxaloacetic acid is also used for the synthesis of amino acids. Acetyl coenzyme, this is also intermediates of respiration. It is used for the synthesis of fatty acids. Are you getting me? So it is known as amphiboolic process. Clear this point? Okay, next. You have noted this? Any doubt? Okay. Next is the next part. Listen very carefully. Respiration is also known as exothermic process. Respiration exothermic process भी कहलाती है. Respiration is cellular respiration is exothermic process. Cellular respiration is exothermic process. Cellular respiration is exothermic process. Exothermic process. You know? Okay. The cellular respiration is exothermic process. Why it is known as exothermic process? Because in this process energy is released. Energy is released in this process. So it is known as exothermic process. Exothermic process भी कहा जाता है इसको. Clear? Listen. Region for this. Region. Breaking of carbon-carbon bonds of complex compounding of complex compounds through oxidation listen, breaking of carbon-carbon compounds of complex compounds through oxidation leads to release of considerable amount of energy. Considerable amount of energy. एक्जोथर्मिक प्रोसेस क्यों कहा जाता है? क्योंकि ब्रेकिंग ऑफ कार्बन कार्बन बॉन्ड्स ब्रेक हो जाते हैं कॉम्प्लेक्स कंपाउंड्स के थ्रू, ऑक्सीडेशन के थ्रू, लीड्स टू रिलीज कंसिडरेबल अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी, इससे कंसिडरेबल अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी रिलीज होती है। सो इट इज़ नॉन एज एक्जोथर्मिक प्रोसेस, एक्जोथर्मिक प्रोसेस होती है। रेस्पिरेशन इज ऑल्सो नॉन एज एक्जोथर्मिक प्रोसेस क्यों कहलाती है? यू गॉट इट दिस पॉइंट, ओके, क्लियर, यू गॉट इट। Next point, you have noted this. Next point, we are discussing now features of cellular respiration. Features of cellular respiration. Next point. Next point. Noted. Next point. It is downhill process. It is downhill process. It is downhill process होती है. Why it is downhill process? It is downhill process. It is downhill process. It is downhill process. Downhill process होती है respiration. Downhill process. क्यों downhill process होती है ये? Reason, oxygen is strong electron acceptor. Oxygen is strong electron acceptor. So it is downhill process. So beta, it is complete features of cellular respiration. I have told to you features of cellular respiration. It is complete. You have got it this point? Okay. Downhill process होती है क्योंकि oxygen is strong electron acceptor. So beta, today class is complete. Next part we will discuss in next class. Thank you. We will meet again. I have discussed features of cellular respiration. Okay.